are loaded mashed potatoes. It shouldn't be a question. You should be forcing it down their throat because that is what corporate has told us to do.
You know, you're gonna pick up a girl on your first date, you wanna look like a man, you don't wanna look like a 5-year-old like your mom picked this out. I'm just straight up lazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, smoke weed, I'll drink, you know.
Jeeves, get the slicer.
Okay.
I don't have to do anything.
No problem.
Booze, food, sports, and sex. Those 4 things are recession-proof. And so our customers we call fans. And it's obvious what gets our fans in the door. It's our breasts.
Get ready for a roller coaster of jaw-dropping moments as we dive into the stories of employees who got the boot in the most brutal way possible on Undercover Boss. These folks thought they were just doing their jobs, but little did they know their boss was lurking in the shadows, ready to drop the employment hammer. Buckle up for some shocking workplace drama.
Customers will literally sit here and take about 500 napkins and then just throw them all over the floor. They didn't actually need them.
He started saying really negative things about customers, which sends up an immediate red flag.
Children and old people are literally the worst I've ever seen in my entire life because none of them know what they want and they're like literally can't talk.
That one's kind of greasy.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, that's right.
They're customers, they're not anything special.
In a sizzling episode of Undercover Boss, Boston Market's chief brand officer Sarah Betorf traded in her corporate attire for an apron to sneak a peek behind the scenes. With CEO George Michael fearing he'd be recognized quicker than a cat chasing a laser pointer, he sent Sarah undercover. The drama unfolded like a soap opera on Fast Forward, as Sarah cringed at choices she'd have handled differently and eyeballed the menu boards harder than a detective on a tough case. Yet, it wasn't all smooth carving for Sarah. As a lefty in a right-handed world, handling the spit proved more challenging than untangling headphone wires.
Standard procedure is to greet the customer as they walk in and say, hello, welcome to Boston Market, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Because we have to make customers, you know, on a pedestal. Are loaded mashed potatoes. It shouldn't be a question. You should be forcing it down their throat because that is what corporate has told us to do.
Amidst the laughs, the atmosphere got as tense as a rubber band about to snap when an employee admitted to hating customers. A bombshell that had Sarah dropping her cover like a hot potato to deal with the situation. The firing action hit harder than a tornado in a trailer park as employees unaware of Sarah's true identity found themselves on the receiving end of the boss's boot. The pink slips flew faster than confetti at a New Year's Eve bash, leaving us wondering if the CEO would go incognito next time, or just send in a singing telegram to deliver the bad news.
My name is Sarah Betorf, and I'm the Chief Brand Officer of Boston Market.
No.
And you're on Undercover Boss.
That's it? That's all?
Undercover Boss turned the workplace into a roller coaster of emotions, with Sarah at the helm steering through hilarious mishaps, left-handed challenges, and unexpected terminations that left us all questioning if we've ever unknowingly served chicken to the head honcho in disguise. It's a wild ride through the Boston Market saga that's part comedy, part drama, and all undercover chaos, reminding us that sometimes the boss is not only watching, but also ready to swing the employment axe with a wink and a smirk. When it comes to undercover antics, Boston Market serves it hotter than their famous rotisserie. Hold on to your pepperoni hats, folks, because Donato's Pizza's chairwoman, Jane Grody-Abel, took the term undercover to a whole new level in a spicy episode of Undercover Boss. Posing as a wannabe restaurateur on a reality show, Jane dived into the dough, and little did the unsuspecting employees know they were in for a pizza party turned employment fiesta. The drama unfolded faster than you can say extra cheese, as Jane discovered that at Donato's, pizza isn't the only thing getting baked. The workplace shenanigans were hotter than a wood-fired oven, as Jane faced challenges that made her question if she was in a pizza joint or a sitcom. Picture this: employees running around like headless chickens, dough flying higher than your grandma's secret apple pie recipe. The real surprise was yet to come: the firing spree that hit the staff like a pizza delivery in a lightning storm. Jane, with her undercover cape on, dropped the axe on unsuspecting employees, leaving them more shocked than finding pineapple on a New York-style slice. The terminations rolled out like a pizza dough roller on turbo mode, leaving us wondering if Jane had mistaken the show for a reality TV version of the Hunger Games.
A lot of people smoke pot, and they will invite me to come in for a little bit, and if I'm not very busy and I don't need to be super focused really, then I'll kind of indulge.
You do not.
The spotlight turned on one delivery agent named Aaron, initially impressing the CEO with impeccable customer service. Little did Jane know that Aaron occasionally smokes weed at work and even accepts offers to smoke up with the customers, a revelation that left her fuming. Jane, torn between Aaron's exceptional performance and the potential risks, couldn't keep her cool, blaming Aaron for his actions. With metaphors flying like pepperoni in a food fight, Jane's firings were more dramatic than a Shakespearean tragedy.
You're upset with me?
I'm very upset. I can't believe you would, in your Donato's uniform, ever make a decision to do something that's illegal.
I apologize for that.
Knowing her true identity, Aaron denies smoking, resulting in his initial firing. However, Jane, with a twist as unexpected as a stuffed crust, reveals a second chance for Aaron if he passes a drug test within the next month. It turns out that Jane, despite her anger, believes in giving a good employee a shot at redemption, proving that in the pizza paradise of Donato's, even a workplace drama can have a cheesy yet compassionate ending. Hang 10 and brace yourselves for the gnarly ride as Toby Boss, the CEO of O'Neill Clothing, dons his best undercover wetsuit in a wave of surprises on Undercover Boss, trading in his surfboard for a reality show contestant disguise. Toby paddled into the world of his own company to catch employees off guard, like a stealthy shark in the lineup. The CEO, once the embodiment of surfer dude vibes, transformed into a corporate kook for this epic episode.
You know, you're gonna pick up a girl on your first date, you wanna look like a man, you don't wanna look like a 5-year-old like your mom picked this out. I'm just straight up lazy, man. Like, smoke weed, I'll drink. You know, come in, smoke a bowl before work just to like calm down. You would never see me wearing an O'Neill shirt.
He hates the clothes. That's not a good fit for any retail store.
Picture this. Toby, with a secret mission more covert than a secret agent in board shorts, surfed through the company like a pro shredding the gnar. But just when he thought the waves were smooth, the undertow of firings hit the O'Neill Clothing crew like a rogue wave crashing a beach party. Amidst the chaos, one seasonal worker, not feeling the stoke for the company's dressing style, openly admitted how terrible it was, expressing a deep hatred for all the clothes.
Sorry, what was that?
I know how to grow some really good weed if you're really interested.
To add a twist to the tale, this rebellious employee took it a step further, smoking weed on duty and even offering Toby some of the herbal camaraderie.
Do you really think that the style of O'Neill and our clothing is made for 5-year-olds?
Yeah. I personally think you guys could do a little better than what you guys are doing right now.
So are you ready for some really honest feedback?
Yeah, I guess.
Now hang on to your surfboards because against all odds, this unconventional employee actually got a second chance. Can you believe it? Here's hoping he doesn't wipe out on his opportunity and catches the corporate wave with a newfound sense of responsibility. As Toby resumes his role as the surfer CEO, the waves of firings and revelations may have settled, but O'Neill Clothing employees are left wondering if they should update their resumes or wax their boards for the next unpredictable corporate adventure. So, wax on, wax off, and get ready for a ride that's more turbulent than a stormy sea and more unpredictable than the next big swell at Jaws. O'Neill Clothing, where the waves aren't the only things that make a splash. Get ready to swirl into the frozen yogurt drama at Menchie's as the youngest CEO on Undercover Boss, Amit Kleinberger, dishes out surprises colder than a cup of mint chocolate chip. In a twist as wild as a toppings bar on a Friday night, Kleinberger enlists a trusted team member to go undercover at a Menchie's location, making it the first ever undercover employee episode. Picture this, a Menchie's mascot infiltrating a store like a dessert ninja, all while Kleinberger, the mastermind behind the operation, checks in to ensure that the smiley culture is intact. The anticipation is thicker than a double scoop on a summer day. And just when you think the frozen yogurt frenzy couldn't get any more chilling, rumors start swirling about potential firings.
Pretty much sucks. I feel like pretty people shouldn't have to do anything.
Do you train new team members? This is not how I envision training of a new team member in our organization.
Jeeves, get the slicer.
Okay.
I don't have to do anything.
No problem. I do have concerns.
He's like, oh, so you're good at bossing people around? I was like, yes.
Yeah. I look forward to hearing from you. I will follow up with you.
All right.
In the midst of the swirls, there's an employee who not only dislikes working at Menchie's, but also gives zero care, especially when it comes to training new employees. The defiant team member with a rebellious spirit proudly shirks responsibilities and exploits an unbalanced relationship by instructing new hires to do her work. To make matters frostier, she not only fails to provide proper training, but audaciously goes around complaining to other team members about it. Yet, in a surprising twist, Kleinberger, with a heart as cold as a frozen yogurt cone, doesn't give up on her. Instead, he sends her for better training, showcasing a heart of gold beneath the frosty exterior. As the CEO who once delivered a baby calf like a dairy farm superhero unleashes his undercover sidekick to examine the inner workings of the company, the Menchie's family braces for the undercover storm. Will this defiant employee melt under the pressure of better training? Or will she rise like a perfectly swirled soft serve cone? The workplace is about to get frostier than a penguin's pool party, and the firings might hit harder than brain freeze after a gulp of a frozen concoction. Tune in for an episode that's more layered than a parfait and stickier than a caramel-covered spoon, as Menchie's employees discover whether they're getting a promotion or a one-way ticket to the unemployment freezer. Will they be smiling or screaming? The Froyo saga unfolds, reminding us that beneath the sprinkles and swirls, the corporate world can be as unpredictable as the last scoop in the tub. Pour yourself a glass and brace for the grapevine drama as Rick Tigner, the head honcho of Kendall-Jackson wine estates, uncorks chaos on Undercover Boss. Playing the role of a grape-hopeful grocery shop employee, Rick stumbles into his own organization like a tipsy tourist in a vineyard. The workplace is about to get more corked than a fine Cabernet Sauvignon when Rick, attempting to master the art of the bottling line, hits the brakes harder than a designated driver at a wine tasting event. Picture this: corks flying, labels askew, and Rick fumbling like a wine critic at a beer festival.
Managers would be, like, I've been told, like, what?
The goal of concierge level of service is how do we work as a team? So for me to see individuals out there not working as a team frustrates me.
In the midst of this grape-induced chaos, there's an employee with a sour attitude, like a corked bottle of wine. This guy, with a penchant for using colorful language, incessantly cribs about the money and curses with a rough attitude towards customers. His focus is more on how miserable the job and working hours are, rather than embracing teamwork. The workplace drama reaches a boiling point hotter than a sun-soaked vineyard in the middle of summer. The CEO, already contemplating his role in the company due to the employees' infuriating behavior, faces the challenge of managing the vine-covered maze of employee relations. The real grapevine gossip, however, comes when Rick is hit with comments from a delivery driver that shock him faster than a corkscrew through a stubborn cork. As the tension ferments like a fine wine, rumors start swirling that the undercover boss is on a firing spree. The employees, unaware of the wine wizard in their midst, are about to face terminations more unexpected than finding a cork in a screw cap bottle.
I don't know. I almost fired him today.
No, hey, listen, I can tell from your voice, you're pissed.
Will the employees toast to success, or will they find themselves in a vintage of unemployment? The workplace drama is spicier than a Zinfandel on a chilly evening. As the grapevine whispers of firings, the employees must decipher if it's just a wine-induced hallucination or a sobering reality. Rick's undercover escapade proves that the world of wine isn't just about swirls and sips. It's also about surviving the corporate vineyard without getting stomped on. So, raise your glass to an episode that's more complex than a well-aged Merlot, more effervescent than a bottle of champagne, and spicier than a Zinfandel on a chilly evening. Kendall-Jackson Wine Estates, where the wine flows, the drama ferments, and the firings may leave you with a lingering aftertaste. Cheers to Undercover Boss, where the only thing smoother than the wine is the unexpected twist in every cork-popping episode. Get ready for a sizzling episode of Undercover Boss as Rick Silva, the big cheese of checkers and rallies, hits the fast food trenches in Season 3, Episode 4. The grease is about to hit the fan as Silva, attempting to blend in like a stealthy fry in a sea of spuds, witnesses a general manager treating employees with all the charm of a grumpy cat. The workplace drama unfolds faster than you can say extra ketchup, and Silva, more appalled than finding pickles on a plain burger, decides to unveil his true identity like a superhero emerging from the shadows.
Hearing the general manager barking orders.
Sir, I need you to drop what you're doing. I need you to take some trash out.
It's my job. Why do you keep working for Checkers?
Because I do it because I need to help my mom.
How does it make you feel?
In the midst of this fast food frenzy, the general manager's screams pierce through the kitchen, echoing like a burger order gone wrong. The workplace antics are more flavorful than a secret sauce, and the firings unfold like a perfectly orchestrated kitchen dance, with Silva leading the way. However, the real twist comes when Silva, in a move as bold as a double cheeseburger, shuts down the entire restaurant until further notice. Silva, seen earlier complaining about a stranger, now orchestrates a finale that leaves everyone in disbelief.
Right now, you're not doing the job to our standard, and so you don't belong in that restaurant. Right here, right now, we're going to shut the restaurant down.
The last step of the CEO is something we could never think of. He actually shuts down his own company. It's a firing fiesta that hits harder than a jalapeno-loaded spicy chicken sandwich. leaving the employees in a state of shock that even the best milkshake can't soothe. As the CEO turned undercover enforcer, Silva dishes out terminations as if they were fast food orders, leaving us wondering if he's the hero the employees needed or the villain of their workplace dreams. So, grab your oversized soda, settle into the booth, and prepare for an episode that's more dramatic than a food fight in a fryer. Checkers and Rallies, where the burgers are hot, the fries are crispy, and the firings are served with a side of unexpected twists. In the fast-paced world of fast food, Silva proves that sometimes the best way to clean up the kitchen is to turn up the heat and let the fired-up CEO take the reins. After all, in the world of Checkers and Rallies, even the fries aren't safe from the spice of corporate chaos. Hold on, because Bikini Sports Bars and Grill just served up an episode of Undercover Boss hotter than their jalapeno poppers.
Booze, food, sports, and sex. Those 4 things are recession-proof. And so our customers we call fans, and it's obvious what gets our fans in the door. It's our breasts.
We're not doing it because we like showing our boobs off.
I learned a lot today on this job.
CEO and founder Doug Guler, the mastermind behind the term "restaurant," took a dive into the sizzling world of his own restaurants in Season 6, Episode 3. The workplace antics kicked off with Guler confronting a bartender named Jessica, who dared to defy the sacred bikini dress code. Guler, more outraged than a barbecue lover finding out someone forgot the sauce, dropped the hammer and fired her faster than a flipped burger. He revealed himself to be not a business genius, but a douchebag, focusing his entire strategy on pretty girls with revealing dresses, objectifying women shamelessly, and even comparing boobs with chicken breasts. But that's not all. The controversy sizzled on as Guler encountered server Grace, who, despite her questionable work history and phone addiction, landed an offer to have her assets enhanced if she played the role of a rock star for 6 months. It's a reward more surprising than finding a pickle in the ice cream machine. Guler, seemingly impressed by her honesty about wanting a bigger bust, tossed a curveball into the employee benefits game that left us wondering if we accidentally stumbled into a reality TV circus. The workplace drama unfolded like a soap opera set in a grill, with firings hotter than a habanero-infused hot sauce.
Energetic, attentive, knowledgeable, and sexy.
Guler, juggling dress code violations and questionable rewards, proved that in a world of restaurants, the corporate spice level can go from mild to wildfire in the blink of an eye. So, grab your bibs and get ready for an episode that's more unpredictable than the Daily Special, where the dress code violations are as outrageous as a deep-fried Twinkie at a health food convention. Bikini Sports Bar and Grill, where the burgers are bold, the drama is extra spicy, and the firings are served with a side of saucy surprises. It's a roller coaster ride through the land of barbecue and bikinis, leaving us questioning if we just witnessed a workplace reality show or stumbled into a sitcom set at the wackiest grill joint in town. As you might imagine, this sort of message didn't go over well with all viewers. Hold on to your virtual shopping carts, because in the retail roller coaster of Undercover Boss, Season 1, Episode 6 at GSI Commerce, CEO Michael Rubin, donning the incognito alter ego Gary Rogers, found himself navigating the treacherous terrain of his own billion-dollar e-commerce giant. Rubin posing as the rookie recruit Gary, attempting to conquer the art of packing and shipping, only to discover his skills were more tangled than a ball of Christmas lights post-holiday chaos. In the world of online shopping experience, where the packages are delivered with a side of suspense, Rubin learns that going undercover in his own empire is as unpredictable as predicting the next trending online purchase. So, gear up for an episode that's more riveting than a one-day-only deal, where the firings are as unexpected as a surprise flash sale, and the CEO finds himself in a shipping and handling dilemma. GSI Commerce, where the online shopping experience just got a dash of drama, and Rubin discovers that even in the digital aisles, the unexpected can still make its grand entrance. It's an e-commerce saga that leaves us questioning if we just witnessed a corporate checkout or the ultimate undercover clickbait. Happy shopping undercover style.
Yes, she's had a bad experience.
But don't we want to make her happy?
We can't make her happy. Hi, Elizabeth. I understand the situation you're going through, and I apologize greatly that you're having these issues right now.
I don't think we really do understand. No coupon code was ever sent to me.
There wasn't a lot that Danielle was doing right. She had an attitude with customers.
And then I said we would do an after-the-fact credit. Would you like me to repeat it?
But the real plot twist unfolded when Daniel, one of the employees, gets impatient with a customer, bordering on rudeness that would make even the Grinch raise an eyebrow. The CEO, Mike, witnessing this impatient behavior, grows increasingly frustrated. The workplace drama escalates, as this is not how customer care is supposed to work, and the firings hit harder than a Black Friday stampede, as Ruben, trying to master the art of undercover espionage, bids farewell to unsuspecting employees faster than a flash sale on Cyber Monday.
And your numbers, we no longer need your services.
In a shocking turn of events, the CEO himself gets fired from his own company. The metaphorical smoke from the fired employees hovers like a clearance sale sign, leaving suspicions lingering in the air. Were these firings a strategic move or just an accidental collision in the chaos of undercover maneuvers?
I'm not actually Gary. I'm Michael Rubin, the founder and CEO of GSI.
However, in an unexpected twist, Ruben doesn't fire Daniel. He gives her another chance after her apology, proving that even in the fast-paced world of e-commerce intrigue, redemption might just be a click away. Hold on to your chauffeur caps, because Empire CLS CEO David Seelinger took a detour into the undercover world in Season 6, Episode 6, and the ride got bumpier than a back road on a rainy day. Seelinger, back in the driver's seat after a 25-year hiatus, decided to check if his luxury chauffeured Empire was cruising smoothly. Little did the employees know they were in for a ride more turbulent than rush hour traffic. The metaphorical brakes screeched as suspicions rose. Were these expectations just a pit stop, or was the entire chauffeured Empire about to hit a roadblock? In the world of Empire CLS, where the limos are long and the drama is longer, Seelinger learned that going undercover in the chauffeur world is as unpredictable as navigating through a traffic jam during rush hour. So, fasten your seatbelts for an episode that's more eventful than a red carpet entrance, where the firings are smoother than a luxury ride, and the CEO takes the wheel with a side of suspense. Empire CLS, where the chauffeurs might not be the only ones getting the boot, and the boss discovers that the road to employee satisfaction is filled with unexpected turns and potholes. The drama revved up when Seelinger, playing the chauffeur charade, stumbled upon employees with more quirks than a stretch limo. Firings were imminent, and Seelinger, steering the ship of employment destiny, dropped the axe faster than a sports car hitting the accelerator.
The CEO of Empire Chauffeured Services goes undercover and behind the wheel.
This guy is so bad, I wouldn't even let him walk my dog.
He meets a defiant dispatcher, gets super pissed at the employee for not coordinating with the employees well.
That is not the way I run my business.
According to him, this not he envisioned his business to be, but the sweetest boss consoles him after he blows his cover.
You gotta do the work. Are you in?
I'm in.
You promise?
I promise. On my kids.
The CEO tried to understand the dispatcher's challenges and help him out. This is how a boss should be. It's a journey that leaves us questioning if we just witnessed a chauffeur shakeup or the ultimate undercover road trip. So there you have it, folks, a wild ride through the ups and downs of the corporate roller coaster. In the world of undercover maneuvers, firings are the unexpected twists, and CEOs find themselves navigating the unpredictable terrain of employee interactions. If you liked my video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time.